What's going on, everybody? This is Trader Josh, and I'm here today with Trader Catahoula Ace, Paul boy, yeah, boy. I know you love your daddy, boy. He's a good boy. Okay, he's here on the channel today, starring guest. Okay, he was in the video, not yesterday, but the previous video I just did. Also, God loves you all. Don't you ever forget it. Okay, with that being said, I want to get into this video is about ticker symbol SCYX. And you might be wondering, why are you on the day chart? Well, since you're wondering, I will tell you. This day chart is the most beautiful day chart I have seen in a very long time. Okay, and I'm about to explain to you why. As you can see down here on this $1.15 range, we have made a bottom on the day chart, and this was March 16th, January, February, March. Okay, the third month of the year, and just ever since then we've been moving up all the way to June. From March to June, July is coming up. Saturday is July 1st, you guys. Okay, and this is looking very good. Okay, if we can continue to pull up and make new highs, like right here, boom, we have we have our first low, the start of the trend. Okay, then we make a higher high, a higher low. Now what we're going to expect is a higher high again to continue this trend. Okay, so I'm going to leave that right there, and I'm going to go to my 15-minute chart and show you guys what I expect to be seeing in the coming days. Okay, so if we check it out right about here, not what I expect, but what the market should expect. Okay, let me rephrase that. Okay, so we should expect to make a higher high. We're already going up to that. So maybe I say around right at the 330 range. Okay, so make sure that's 330. Bam. Okay, so in the 330 range, we would like to see us pull up to that, make a new high, or even further before we pull down and make a higher low. Okay, if we can do that, that's a very healthy trend right there. And as you can see here, we had the bottom, pulled up, we made higher lows, pulled up, still higher lows, look right there, follow the line. That's higher than all the other lows, higher than the other lows, higher, and these two are the same. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, we expect after this major pull up right here, a 76-degree angle. What is this one? A 73-degree angle. Okay, so these are very steep angles. Okay, and what we would hope to expect, let's see, what is that? That would be a no, okay, we ain't gonna get it. All right, but it's making some very steep moves. Okay, some very steep pulls. Okay, so we would expect to make a higher high in the coming days. Tomorrow, I'll say tomorrow in the morning, it should be pulling up and on to most likely on to Friday until we pull down. But I'm gonna make a play out of this one tomorrow and hopefully Friday too before the weekend. But let's get into some of the news. I'm gonna just go over everything because I haven't made a video on SCYX in 2 months. Okay, so SCYX was founded in 1999. They have a market cap of 111 million. 52-week low, 115. Okay, let me make sure that all this is still correct because this is all information from 2 months ago. Okay, as you see, I put $100 in my trading account for tomorrow. I'm gonna be finding a good stock, SCYX. Okay, so 52-week high 396, which is now 384. So the 52-week high now is 384. Average volume is around 300,000, 330,000. Okay, the volume yesterday was 420,000. Okay, so we are getting a lot more volume. What is SCYX? SCYNEXIS is a biotechnology company pioneering innovative medicines to help millions of patients worldwide overcome and prevent difficult-to-treat infections that are becoming increasingly drug-resistant. Okay, so that's look at that. That's basically a short overview of what is SCYNEXIS. Okay, insider ownership. This is something that I did want to add into this one. I normally like to figure out, okay, what is inside. So I normally like to figure out what is the insider action looking like. What are they doing? Okay, many investors like to check how much of a company is owned by insiders. We usually like to see fairly high levels of insider ownership. Our information indicates that SCYNEXIS insiders own about US 392,000 American dollars worth of shares. This level of insider ownership is notably low and not very encouraging. Okay, and this is from 2 months ago, but 2 months ago this was on point. Okay, so it could still be the same. What might the insider transactions at SCYNEXIS tell us? There haven't been any insider transactions in the last 3 months. That doesn't mean much. On a brighter note, the transactions over the last year are encouraging. While we have no worries about this insider transaction, we'd be more comfortable if they owned more SCYX stock. Okay, and that is true. With all companies, you would like to see insiders owning the majority, owning everything. Okay, because that shows they're behind their company the right way. They want to do it the right way. Insiders are still down. Okay, this is another thing that made me really look into it. So we're at these $3 now. I'd be totally comfortable with the same average as these guys. Okay, insiders are still down, and let's just remember now. In the last 1 month, SCYNEXIS has made in the last 3 months, SCYNEXIS has made a 63% upside. Okay, so if you would have held 3 months ago or 2 months ago when I made a video on this one, you would be up right now today 63% on your profit. You put 100, now you got $163 basically. Okay, that's the way to put it for dummies. Okay, like myself. Okay, insiders are still down 113,000 after purchasing last year. Recent gain helped regain some losses. Okay, so I don't see why they lose if they're still holding, but we ain't gonna get into that. Some of the losses seen by insiders who purchased 236,000 worth of SCYNEXIS over the past year were recovered after the stock increased by 22% over the past week. However, total losses seen by insiders are still $113,000 since the time of purchase, meaning right now they are down 113,000. But today they're up. Today they're up 2 cents a share. Okay, so however many shares they got 2 cents per share. And I'm sure if they've gotten $236,000 into it, then let's just average it out. Okay, let's just say 236,000. Let's divide it by 3. That's how many shares they got. So let's just do that real quick. 236 divided by 3. They got 78,666 shares. Okay, so they had, now let's 76,000. Let's just do 76,000 times 0.02. They're up $1,520. Okay, so Now they're up $1,500. You think they're going to sell? I do not. But it's very likely that they do sell when they get up about 50 to 100,000 and they go ahead and cut those profits. But let's just see. Let's just look and see, okay? So this is old. I'm not going to get too deep into it. Okay, so SCYNEXIS deal with GSK. SCYNEXIS will receive an upfront payment of $90 million from GSK. SCYNEXIS will be entitled to $245.5 million for development, regulatory, and commercial milestones, and a separate $15 million tied to an FDA approval for any additional indication. So any FDA approved, patents that they do or anything they do extra, $15 million. So they're already entitled around $250 million. I'm gonna just round it up. Okay, that's a lot of money. $250 million. If you got, the latter will also sell related milestones up to 242, mid-single and mid-teen to. Okay, so like I was saying, so they will get royalties, and they also have a separate deal that allows them $15 million for any FDA approval on any patents or anything else they do that is approved by the FDA. Okay, so that is a big thing for them. Now they just got money coming through. Now they just need to get busy. Okay, and let me extras. What I like about this one. Okay, the 4 analysts offering a 12-month price forecast have a median target of 12.50 and a high estimate of 15 with a low estimate of 8. Low estimate of 8 is double your money right now. Almost, that's 150% on anything right now. Okay, that's 150% profit on the people who bought in on insiders. Okay, so with the low estimate, insiders would have earned 150% profit. So they would have made roughly $650,000 on this deal. Okay. And one thing I did not mention this in my video 2 months ago about SCYX, but I did want to add it into this one because I feel that it really is important. Okay. I know it isn't a penny stock. They are compliant with NASDAQ, but I felt that it was important to look into the split history. And SCYNEXIS has only one split in the split history database. The split for SCYX took place on July 17, 2020. This was a 1 for 10. See, that's an even low number. Like, that makes me comfortable right there. A 1 for 10 reverse split, meaning we know what that means. The shareholder now own 1 share for each 10 shares that they did own. Okay, we're not going to do, for example, okay, conducts a reverse split. It is usually when a company such as SCYX conducts a reverse share split, it is usually because shares have fallen to a lower per share price point than the company would like. This can be important because, for example, certain types of mutual funds might have a limit governing which stocks they may buy based upon per share price. The $5 and $10 price points tend to be important in this regard, like I was talking about, ticker FFIE. Okay. Stocks exchanges also tend to look at per share price, setting a lower limit for listing eligibility. So when a company does a reverse split, it is looking mathematically at the market capitalization before and after the reverse split takes place, and concluding that if the market capitalization remains stable, the reduced share count should result in a higher price per share. Okay. So with that being said, exactly what I always say about reverse splits is right here in this page. Okay. And I've never read anything that puts it into more clear words. Okay. So when a reverse split happens, a reverse split is intended to bring the share price up so it can bring the market cap up. And I have said that in multiple videos. Okay. If we're buying at 23 cents compared to if we're buying at $5, $10, or even $3 like we're at now. And I'm looking at it right here. Okay, so if the market cap is going to move drastically different than if we're right here. Okay, because you could see it moving from anywhere to 10, 15 million at a time per second, to barely 1 million, but it still moves every day 7 to 5. You can see that if you pay attention to it. Okay. Okay. I forgot about this. Okay. So you were asking, who is this doing this video? Well, this is Trader Josh. Go ahead and, okay. So like I was talking about, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna cut that and then just clip it back to here, but I ain't gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna just cut it, leave it here. Okay, but like I was telling you guys, we want to see a higher high tomorrow, and I mean tomorrow. Okay, if not up in that range, we want to at least break above 310 at around 320 area. Like we need to see some movement to assure us that we're still in upward trend and this is a very healthy trade to make. Okay, so I would feel safe buying before we are above this and above our last higher high. So I want to see us break it above our last higher high. Okay, I will be doing updates on this tomorrow. I'll be doing updates on it Friday as well, and on to the weekend as long. Also, I'll be doing updates on many more. So hit that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments what stock you're invested in, maybe more than you're invested in this one. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and join the Discord. I'll see you guys. When I see you guys, God loves you all, and so do. Well, he ain't even there no more. But I'll see you guys next time. All right.